Hi, I'm Lucy Coote. I'm an interior designer and potter, and this is how I live in Berhampore, Wellington. So if I had to describe our home style, I would say it's calm, characterful and elegant. Together with my husband, Mark, who's an architect, we run an architecture and interiors practice called Studio Myla. So the opportunity to do our own home was really special. You know, we design a lot of things for clients, but to do something that was just for our family and to be able to take some risks and try some things out, yeah, it was just really special to be able to work on this project. There was lots of discussions over, every fine detail, but I think in the end we always came up with a decision together and it was really amazing to collaborate. Yeah, we just love living in the finished product. When we bought the house, it was a 2-bedroom 1906 villa made from brick. We've taken the home from a 2-bedroom house to 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom plus a studio. We've only increased it by around 40 square metres, but we've changed the layout and made it work better for us. So the existing house we fully restored. The new extension of the home is more contemporary, and we were very intentional with all of our decisions. It's not a big home, so we did have to make sure all the spaces were really hardworking and also that they were flexible for future needs. Now we're able to host friends and family, which is really lovely, and nothing makes us happier than the kitchen being full of friends and family sharing food and drink together. We did a lot of DIY on the home ourselves just so that we were able to afford it. So I had a lot of DIY wins. I taught myself to render, and I think that was probably my biggest achievement as a non-experienced DIYer. Mark and I also painted all surfaces of the house inside and out, so that was a big achievement. Our favourite item in the home was really easy to choose. It's our dining table. It was a real combined effort from our two families. We used recycled rimu, which was taken out of a building my husband's parents renovated in the 1990s. We had that timber milled, and then my father, who is a joiner, Mark and I designed it with him, and he made the table. It's where we all gather together with our families. So yeah, that is a really special piece in our home. I was always rifling through Trade Me to find pieces for this home. We didn't have a big budget for furniture. I've got lots of finds that I love, but probably my favourites are the leather and wood chairs that are in our lounge. They were a really special find, and it's one of the first things a lot of people comment on. Another favourite, our dining chairs. They are made from Matai, and the man I bought them from in Kapiti, he had actually made them himself and had his own furniture factory. So it was really special to meet him and pick those up from him, and I think they work really well with the table that my father made. I also make ceramics under the name Salad Days. So I make pieces for people to use in their home every day and, to be a part of their everyday routine. I feel that really feeds into the interior work I do as well. They're both about people enjoying the spaces they live in and, not taking these little moments for granted. I started ceramics as a night class when I was working an office job. As soon as I started and a session just took hold, I soon bought a wheel and was just practicing all the time. And then I had so much work, I kind of needed to start selling it to get rid of it. Friends and family had requested to buy pieces, so it kind of, went from there. I think that we're really lucky to maybe be living in our dream home right now. It was a really amazing opportunity to design a home just for us to live in. So it works really well for us now, but we also designed it so that it could evolve with the family as well as we grow. And I think we're just super lucky to live here, and we feel really grateful for that.